What is going on, guys? So welcome back to another video of mine. Today I'm going to be installing a double din that I got from my friend, good buddy of mine, Jake from Vegas, and here it is. So it's a Kenwood double din disguised to look like a Lexus. Just kidding. I already installed it. Right there. So today's video is going to be how to install the double din and bypassing the factory amp, because you need to do that. But with this, you'll not be able to use a factory sub without using the amp, so you'd have to probably buy a 5-channel, or you'd have to buy another amp to run the sub. So let's get to the video. First thing we're gonna do is remove the negative on the battery so we can start working with it. So we can start working on the double din. Okay. Negative is done. Okay, so in order to take out the stock deck, we will need to remove this ashtray piece, which just pops off. Then there'll be 2 screws on the bottom here we'll take out, and I believe this whole thing comes out as one whole piece, I think. Okay, so I got mine out, but the only difference with mine is because I have my paddle switches for my airbags here, my airline is kind of tight, so this is like the most I can move my ashtray part. So I had to take off the cup holder part, which is pretty easy, just 2 clips, and then I take that off. I also took off the glove box and the bottom plate so I can get to the factory amp over here to tap into the speakers. I'll show that after. So now it looks like it's those 2 screws on the bottom over there. Take out next. Okay, so once those 2 bolts are both 10 millimeters is removed, then the top here is your air vent, which if you have that plastic prying tools for like door panels and stuff, it's easy, but if you pull it straight out, it comes right off. There's no, all it is just this clip here. There's 2 on the top and then 1 more on the side right there. This comes out, just gotta unplug right there, these 2. So one would be the clock, and the other one is the hazard. Okay, now that's removed. There is 2 more 10 millimeters right there, if you can see that. It's dark for some reason. There it is. There and right there. I'll take those 2 out next. If I can find my wrench. There it is. Okay, all right, now this whole thing should be able to come out like so, and the back we would have here is for your AC and stuff. That plug right there would be for your AC. Then you got another keyboard, I don't know what that is, on the antenna, and the bottom would be your, if you can see that, fuck. Well, the bottom there's a plug. I'll show you guys right after I take it out. Okay, so factory deck, factory stereo is out. The back, the 2 was for the climate control. Then 1 was antenna, I don't know what the small one was, and then we got the for the stereo. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the stereo part. Looks like just 4 screws here and then 4 screws over here. Okay, so now it looks like I'm gonna have to use these holes here, line it up with these 2 holes right there, because that's the only one that looks like it's gonna sit flush or kind of close. Okay, so technically I was wrong. I could only use the top one because the bottom one doesn't line up. I mean, I can make a hole bigger, just put another screw, but for the most part all these little dimps here is holding it pretty tight, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. We are ready to go. And then the trim piece is gonna hopefully cover all that, right? So my battery's dying on this camera, but I'm gonna be using my phone if it dies, so I'm gonna be apologizing in advance if quality and audio is not too good. Okay? Okay, so after many trials and errors and looking up on YouTube and online, the clips or the harness adapters plug into here, which comes out from the bottom of the amp. So here you have your power, constant 12 volt. This was my ground, and this is my right and left front speakers. Then you got my rear, my 2 rear speakers. Subwoofer is those 2 green wires there, but that's not gonna work until I buy an aftermarket amp. Hook that up. Deck is working. Everything else is wired. I still have to wire the park switch so that I can play the DVD player while driving. This, all I gotta do is just go to ground. So what I should do is just ground it to this. On the ground, it should work. I'm gonna test it first. We'll see if it works. If it works, that's great. And the other thing I had to tap into was here. This is the gray wire coming from the smaller plug. This gray wire is your accessory, so when the car's on accessory, they'll send power to this 12 volt when it turns off, and turn on your stereo. Let me turn off, turns off, turn on, and we're good. And the reason why it was taking so long was because it's not my friend's fault. I didn't even tell him yet, but the 2 rear speakers, the green and the purple here, green and the purple, it doesn't work. When you connect the wires, there's a quick static to the speaker, but no sound. So I tested the speakers manually. They work fine. So these wires was no good. What I ended up doing was hooking up from here. You can see I got the front left and rear left, front right and rear right together, connected to the front speakers. I know it's not the best, or that's not the right way. I know that, but it works. That's okay for me, as long as The Bluetooth works, DVD works. I have the Bluetooth connected to my phone right now. Telephone works. I'm gonna go buy a reverse camera later, hook that up, and an amp later. Probably I'm gonna grab a 5-channel amp so I can run the factory sub, because I want to run the factory sub so that I still have room in my trunk. But other than that, I'm gonna clean this up. It does work. Let me see if it'll play anything. No, it's not gonna play because I'm recording. But yeah, let me freshen all this up. Then we got wire loom. Gonna wire loom and zip tie to here. Put everything back, and we'll see the final result. Next, now put back the air vent. I was trying to put that trim piece on. I think it broke during shipping though. Two pieces right there. Oh well. Let's start. So that is it. Everything is back into place. DVD player is working. That bottom piece, this actually was on whole piece, but you can see cracked over there and over there. Probably during shipping, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me as long as this works. DVD player works, Bluetooth works. I'm gonna go pick up a reverse camera next for this thing, and one amp. Probably pick up a 5-channel amp so I can run the stock 8-inch sub. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see or entertained or anything I can improve, put it in the comments. Please like, subscribe, turn on that notification, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, still recording. Fuckers. Couple things coming up. I got a special one for you guys coming up. It's I don't want to mention yet, but it's a JDM part who I got from my good friend in Vegas, and that I got the DVD player from, the double din from. And let's just say the back of this car, her ass is gonna look nice. You guys just watch and see, okay? See you guys on the next one.